I define purpose by really finding the things that make me want to exist, where I feel most passionate, and the things that really motivate me to get up every morning and do what I do, whether that be professionally or personally. And really making sure that I find that middle ground of like, how do I marry my passion with purpose and allow that to motivate me and move me to do more every single day.
Speaking of every single day, how do you find moments of purpose in every day at work?
You know, that used to be a really hard question for me to answer. And now at this stage of my career, I feel like when I take a pause, and more so when I'm feeling stressed or overwhelmed, it's like, hold on a second. Am I doing this? Is there purpose to what I'm doing? Is there a why to what I'm doing? Why am I stressed? Could I pause and say, what can I be doing differently? So I think there's power in the pause. That has really proven to be really beneficial for me in my career and also as I lead my teams, to really being able to say, like, are you being intentional with how you're using your time? And I think it's the intentionality piece for me that really helps me sort of navigate my everyday.
I love that you said it's taken some time to get to this,
Yes.
because I don't think that comes, that's an inherent thing with anyone. And so in terms of advice for someone that might be starting out in their career, our industry is very fast. It's very fame driven. It can be very cutthroat.
Yeah.
Do you have any thoughts on how they might reconcile working in advertising with finding their purpose?
My advice to that younger generation is to find mentors early that can sort of tell you about yourself. You know, I'm gonna be honest, it's like, I wish somebody would have told me about myself a long time ago, because I would have paused and been more intentional with how I was using my time and who I was surrounding myself and who was pouring into my cup and who was just taking but not giving, and where I could be most valued and what teams and what people. And so I feel like the advice I would give to younger folks entering the industry is, I'm gonna say something I said before, but pausing for a second and not just like being on this hamster wheel every day. Because when you're younger, you just want to put in that work to show that, like, I got the chops, I belong here, all the things. And I'm gonna be honest, as a woman and as a woman of color, I have felt that I've had to work 2 times, 3 times as hard just to get promoted or recognized, to move up. And sometimes I felt like I was the only person at the table that was my skin color and came from my background. It's very humble beginnings. And it silenced me for a long time. And when I realized the power and the responsibility that I had to give back to the next generation after me, that's when I started to open up and speak. And sometimes that takes for you to pause and be more intentional with how you're using your time and how you're using your seat.